Hi, guys. Right, we've got one person here. Will it be one of the weeks where there's one, or will there be some more? Est-ce qu'il y aura qu'une seule personne? Est-ce qu'il y en aura plusieurs? So let's just message everybody to remind them that we're here. Je vais juste envoyer un message à tout le monde pour leur rappeler. To remind someone is rappeler à quelqu'un, pour leur rappeler que je suis là. We're back down to one. This is what happens when I have a week off. People forget that we're doing this. C'est ce qui arrive quand j'ai une semaine de congé. Les gens oublient que je le fais. So we're up to 2. Just see if it increases in people. Good. So if you're going to take part, I'll do half an hour with 2 people, but I'm not going to do more than that with only 2 people. 3 people. Give it a bit longer. Good. So if you're going to do it, if you could just send me a WhatsApp letting me know that you're taking part, that would be brilliant. Si vous allez le faire, est-ce que vous pourriez m'envoyer un WhatsApp, enfin pour me dire que vous allez faire le cours? Okay, people are here. So those who are taking part, ceux qui vont faire le cours, could you please send me a WhatsApp? Est-ce que vous pourrez m'envoyer un WhatsApp? Not in the group. Yeah, not in the group itself, individually, individuellement. It's Don the Technophobe. Don, not in the group, individually. So I haven't had a WhatsApp from anybody individually yet. And my signal seems fine. Sam, great. Who else? Right, so let's just get going, and people are going to message when they message. Okay, so guys, if you're new to the group and you haven't done this before, what you do is you have to send me a WhatsApp to my phone individually, +44 7899 732 838, and then I give everybody their own translation to do. Je donne à tout le monde, je donne à tout le monde de propre traduction à faire, and then you send me a voice translation. Et ensuite, vous m'enverrez une traduction vocale. But for the moment, the only person who's contacted me, pour le moment, la seule personne qui m'a contacté, is our friend Sam. C'est notre cher ami Sam. So anybody else other than Sam, who I can quite happily make work really hard for an hour, going to do it. Est-ce qu'il y aura quelqu'un à part Sam qui compte le faire? There are 7 of you here. 1 of you is Sam. If you're just coming to not do it and you're just coming to watch, that's not cool. Yeah, can you type in the chat as well as on WhatsApp if you are here to do the class? Because this is getting silly now. Okay, Chris, get going. Get on it, fella. Right, who else is there? So Susie's on her way, lovely. Who else is there? I just need 5, so participants. I've got Susie. Right, fuck this. I don't like spectators. I don't like people who just want to come and lazily watch the class. Take part, go on, challenge yourselves. I will give you translation that is appropriate for you to do. Je vous donnerai de la traduction qui est appropriée pour votre niveau, okay? Don't worry. All right, let's just get going. So, Sam, for the beginning. Yeah, you lazy motherfuckers. The rest of you are just sitting there not messaging me. Right, off you go. So Sam, could you please give me Luke's, it's doing Luke's heading that people want to watch without doing it. Off you go straight away for Sam. It's doing Luke's heading that people want to watch without doing it. As I've said before, you send me a WhatsApp individually, privately to this number, and then I give you some translation. Vous m'envoyez un WhatsApp à ce numéro-ci et je vous donnerai de la traduction. I will give you translation according to your level. Je vous donnerai de la traduction selon votre niveau. So don't worry, yeah? If you're a complete beginner, si vous êtes débutant, that doesn't cause a problem. Ça ne pose aucun problème. Tell me and I will give it you. Dites-moi et je vous dirai. Yay, we've got Chris. Excellent. Right, Chris, could you just quickly tell me your level? Est-ce que vous pourrez, I'm going to tutoyer you. Est-ce que tu pourrais me donner ton niveau? Est-ce que tu pourras me donner ton niveau? Tom, download it then. Download it. Hi, Lee. Right, so something for Lee. Shinobi, you are not intermediate. You are much more advanced than that. So, so Shinobi has just made a mistake in giving me his level. He should have said he was better than he was. That's for Shinobi, all right? That's for Lee, right? Don, hey, Don, brilliant, lovely. So Don has got sometimes technical problems stop me doing this class with Luke. But today I was able to do it. Tomsk, that's brilliant. GCC, you are welcome. Tu es le bienvenu, but I need you to send me a WhatsApp. Right? So upper level beginner. All right, so Chris has got, today I am going to speak to Luke. I am going to, no, he is going to help me with my French. That will do for you for the moment, Chris. Can you say it vocally on WhatsApp to me? Okay, good. My WhatsApp, Tom, is +44 7899 732 838. Okay, ça c'est mon WhatsApp. Tessa on YouTube. So subscribe to YouTube, Tessa. Subscribe to my channel and it should tell you that I'm live. Yeah, and then you can join. All right. Sam has sent me. So rather than saying Luc se prend la tête, yeah, whatever expression you use, casse la tête, ça lui casse la tête. You're going to use lui because it's not breaking him. It's ça lui casse la tête. That is an emotion, Sam. So in other words, ça lui casse la tête que les gens. What's going to come after the emotion? Off you go. Same thing again. After an emotional statement, we get the subjunctive people, all right? Lee? Luke has just made a mistake in giving me his level. Shinobi has just made a mistake in giving me his level. He should have said he was better than he was. Lovely. I'm waiting for the French. Lovely. The Asian persuasion. That's absolutely fine. Asian persuasion. So if I give, can you send me a WhatsApp though, so I can give it you? Est-ce que tu peux m'envoyer un WhatsApp pour que je puisse te le donner? Yeah. Great. So Asian persuasion and Tomsk, send me a WhatsApp, right? So Chris had, today I'm going to speak to Luke. He's going to help me with my French. Lovely, Chris. I'd now like you to say it again for me, Chris. Breathe in, breathe in. Aujourd'hui, je vais parler à Luc. Il va m'aider avec mon français. Get used to putting stuff together. Putting stuff together. Familiarise-toi, attacher. Habitue-toi, que tu sois habitué à attacher les mots. Join words together. Because if you just go one word, you will never ever learn to go faster. So could you put it all together for me, Chris? And could you send it me? Hi, Tessa. Could you send it me again? Yeah, all joined up, Chris. And then once you've sent it me again, I'll give you your next one. Brilliant, Tessa. Can you just remind me your level, Tessa? Sue? Okay. You've missed a subjunctive one, Sue, but there's one for you here. So Luke is really happy that Sue has arrived, right? It's fantastic. She is here. That is for Sue. Yeah. Lovely. Asian persuasion, I've still not had a WhatsApp from you. I've just got, hey, I'm GCSE. I don't know who that is. I don't know whether that's Tomsk or Asian persuasion. Nobody has the manners to introduce themselves anymore. Who's this person? Qui est cette personne? Personne n'a les manières de se présenter. Who is this person? Whose phone number ends 57? Qui a un numéro de téléphone qui termine 57? That's fine, Asian persuasion. So you're GCC. Today, the weather is warm. Using fair. Yesterday, the weather was warm. Using fair. Tomorrow, it's going to be warm. Using fair. It will be warm. Using fair for all of them. That is for Asian persuasion. Asian persuasion, can I have a real name for you? As much as I like your handle, could you tell me your real name? But that is Asian persuasion, right? Tessa, intermediate. Luke didn't brush his hair earlier. After his class, I do ballet on a Sunday, so he so his hair is strange. That is for Tessa. Lovely. Anybody not had one who wants one to be given? Then you can do that. Gabriel, lovely. Lovely name. What a lovely name. Why on earth would you refer to yourself as Asian persuasion when your name is Gabriel, which is a beautiful name? Pourquoi est-ce que tu t'appelles Asian persuasion quand ton prénom est Gabriel, qui est un beau prénom? Okay? Lovely. YouTube Lee. Lovely. YouTube Tessa. Right, that's good. We've got lots of people to mark. Lee, let's get going. Up. Shinobi vient. So Shinobi's just said, Shinobi's just made a mistake. So Shinobi vient, you've just said. Il vient. Vient. The pronunciation of come is je viens, tu viens, il vient, nous venons, vous venez, ils viennent. So Shinobi vient de faire une erreur, but can we also use the reflexive verb Is a reflexive verb to make a mistake. Think of the President of the United States. Trompe. Yeah, remember that verb? So can you give it me again with that reflexive? Lovely. In giving me. So nice use of the gerund, Shinobi, in giving. Donnant. Nice. We don't use ing ant like I am giving or I was giving, but we do use it in this situation. Or you could use an infinitive there as well. But could you also remember that you're giving me is level, yeah? Good. Now, il aurait dû, can you say it like it's a little joined up thing? He should have. Il aurait dû. Il aurait dû. Guys watching, if you don't understand why he should have is il aurait dû, send me an email, logiclanguagelearning@gmail.com, and I will send you the videos that deal with would, could, and should. All right? Saying he was better than he was. Yeah, qu'il était mieux qu'il était. So that's nice. So send me that again, please, Lee. But can you basically join it all up quickly? Close your mouth, blow through. Well, Luc vient de, yeah, keep your mouth closed, blow through, and can you join it all up for me and can you use the verb se tromper? Yeah. And then once you've sent me that back, I'll give you another one. In fact, yeah, send me that back, I'll give you another one. Sam French. Sam, that was a mess. It's not Luc, lui, it's ça, lui. Do you think about it? So yeah, you can say il se prend, yeah, you can use il se prend la tête, but I just wanted that's bothering him, so lui prend la tête, il se prend la tête. Both are fine. I just wanted to get you to explore the other way around, Sam. But it's not going to be Luc lui prend, because Luc is Luc, and if Luc is doing something to him, that's reflexive. So we don't want Luc lui prend. So Luc se prend la tête is fine. I just also wanted you to use, ça lui prend la tête. I wanted you to use the other expression. Veuille is the subjunctive for want. Sue, you should have come across that. I'm happy that Sue wants to learn French. Je suis content que Sue veuille apprendre le français. Yeah. No, Toms, it's not a WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp interactive group is just where I send a message to people saying I will be online. Il n'y a pas de groupe, c'est juste un groupe où j'envoie un message aux gens où je dis que je serai en ligne. You WhatsApp me individually. Vous m'envoyez un WhatsApp individuellement. You send me a voice file. Vous m'envoyez un fichier vocal on the WhatsApp individually to me. Sur WhatsApp individuellement à moi. Okay? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Okay, Sonia, if you email me logiclanguagelearning@gmail.com. Okay, email me your number. Don't write it here just for privacy because of people watching. Ne l'écrivez pas, ne l'écris pas ici pour que ça soit privé. Email me your number. Tell me when you've done it on this, and I will add you myself, and you can take part. Okay, good. Moving on. If anybody's due one and they haven't had their homework marked, tell me. So we've now got Chris. Lovely. So, Chris, your voice is basically nice. Basiquement, ta voix, elle est belle. But you need to realize, and you need to watch a video, Chris, it was about 3 weeks ago. Can you look for it? It's called Which Words We Stress in French. Okay? C'est une vidéo effectivement, qui s'agit de quels mots, les mots qu'on stresse en français. So, you can't put the same vocal color on je vais parler. Moi, je vais parler. So, you don't stress first verbs, you don't stress auxiliary verbs. Just watch the video. If you email me, chris@logiclanguagelearning@gmail.com, I will send you that video and you can do that. Lovely. Chris, your next one is Chris, when I woke up this morning, Luke, I knew I was going to speak to you. Fantastic that you do this kind of task. That is for Chris. Oh, Stephen's joining us. Brilliant. Right, okay. So, Stephen, Luke is working with me at the moment. He is selling products from his channel as well. That's for Stephen. Okay. Dom. Good. Now, so Don, nice French. Quelquefois des problèmes like technique, so technical. So guys, notice so here's the lowdown on a lot of adjectives which in English are al. So technical, personal. So a lot of the time in French it will move to an el, so personnel. Sometimes it will be al, which is fine, but to remember if it's masculine plural, it will go ao, it will go aux. So for example, Luke teaches language classes in one of our national parks, un de nos parcs nationaux, or les problèmes légaux. And sometimes it will just become technique, like political, technical, technique, or politique. So that's what happens with al in French, okay? So I'd like you, though, Don, to say it for me again. Des problèmes techniques m'arrêtent, not me arrête, de, not des, secours avec. So I really want you to focus, Don, on which words have got the vowel, and which words have got the vowel. So I'd like you to read. I'll read it for you so you can listen to it. Quelquefois des problèmes techniques m'arrêtent de faire ce cours avec Luc, mais aujourd'hui je pouvais le faire. Also, Don, I'd like you to notice for spelling, because your spelling is beautiful, des problèmes techniques stop me to be on the end of an a verb, an er verb, if I've got a plural, ent. Okay, so if you could just give me another rendition of that, Don, a little bit more French in accent, and I'll give you something else. Okay, the light's just gone off. Oh, fucking bollocks. I've just broken the light. Never mind. I apologize. 1 second. I've also just burnt my finger. So I'm sorry if I'm a little bit in the dark. For you, je suis désolé si je suis dans le noir. Dans le Noir, incidentally, is a restaurant in London. D'ailleurs, c'est un resto à Londres where you literally eat in the dark, où vous mangez dans le noir, and you can't see each other. On ne peut pas se voir. So I'm sorry I'm in the dark for you guys. I've just burnt my fucking finger. Je viens de me cramer le doigt. So burn is brûler, but cramer is the slang French. Je viens de me cramer le doigt. Okay? You've just sent me a message. Can you tell me who this is? And I will give you your work to do. So next up, Gabriel. So basically, Gabriel, nice accent, but we're looking at different things here. When we use this, so I asked Gabriel to give me the expression, it's whatever. So what, Gabriel, you need to establish is when in French we use different words for it's. So sometimes the expression will be il and the verb, so il fait chaud. Sometimes it'll be c'est, as in it's nice, c'est sympa. And notice with that one, we're using the verb ce plus the verb to be. So that could be c'était. So you've got il plus a verb, you've got ce plus the verb to be. If you're saying, oh, it annoys me when, people do this, you will more than likely use the word ça. And then you've got the word it when it's your pronoun with another thing. So for example, I see it, or je le vois, or je la vois, where it's the pronoun in the middle of the verb, in the middle of the sentence. So you've got lots of different words for it in French, Gabriel. I've got a video about that. So drop me a Logic Language Learning email at gmail.com and I will send you the video and just say, Luke, can I have the video about different words for it? Your expression with weather is il fait. So if I'm giving you the verb il fait, can you just stick that for me then in the present, which you've done, in the imperfect? Yeah, I don't want to hear il a fait if it's it was. Which tense, Gabriel, massively used for GCC? Quel temps très, très, très utilisé pour le brevet? Is good, is what, is was perfect. Can you give it me in the future with will, which means this is a single verb? And can you give me the it's going to do? Yeah, so going plus infinitive. So which word it's you're going to use. So for example, if you say it's interesting, if you're talking specifically, guys, about the thing, you can say il est intéressant, or you can say elle est intéressante, as long as you know what you're talking about. If you're just neutrally saying, well, it's interesting, you will use say. And the gender of your adjective will always be masculine after say. All right. So I'm going to try and crack on, even though the thumb I need to finger you all with is slightly in pain. So Gabriel, if you could send me those back. All right. Susie. So Luke is very happy that she has arrived, or Sue has arrived. It's fantastic that she's here. Now, in a beautiful accent, Sue has just given me, Luc est très content que Sue a arrivé. That is the correct. Is arrivé an extra verb? No, it isn't. Second, the que is going to be subjunctive. So not only am I saying Luke has arrived, sorry, Sue has arrived, which would be a be verb in the middle, I'm now going to need to make that subjunctive, aren't I? Do you remember, Sue? And then equally, so c'est fantastique qu'elle est ici. You've said beautifully and at a lovely speed, but it's fantastic. It's fantastic is subjunctive again because it is an impersonal expression. So both of those sentences, Sue, require the subjunctive. If guys watch, the first one, it's the auxiliary in the subject and the subjunctive. La première fois, c'est le verbe auxiliaire. The second time, it's the only verb, seul verbe. Okay, Lee. Lovely. So I like what you've just sent me, Shinobi. That was lovely, lovely work. Remember, il aurait dû. So lovely. Keep it linked. The more you keep it linked like that, Lee, the more you're going to remember longer constructions. Okay. Luke's just burnt his finger. It's hurting him. But he used to dance as a job. He got used to pain. Trust me, he got used to pain. No one's born in the split, put it that way. Personne n'est né dans le grand écart. Asian persuasion? Yes, of course. I mean, I'm not bothered about the adding of the show bit, Gabriel. That's really easy. That's just obvious. But I just want to hear those four from you in that thing. Okay. Thank you, Tom, for saying hi. Se brosse les cheveux. So I'll go reflexive, and then I'd keep the for the body part. So if I went, I got washed, je me suis lavé, tu t'es lavé, il s'est lavé, in the perfectly past videos. So in other words, Tess, I need you to use Luke hair, the hair. Only the verb to be. So ses cheveux sont étranges, ses cheveux sont bizarres. There it's kind of okay to use body part. Il a les cheveux bizarres, or ses cheveux sont tendres or something. And your next one, Tess, so when you've done that, so I'll give it you now, but you give me this one back first, is Luke broke his leg. And the verb I want you to use is se casser, and I want you to use leg, and I want you to remember it's going to use the word the. Yeah, okay, so that's for Tessa. Luke broke his leg. Luke is going to break his leg. Both times, Tessa, I want reflexive and I want the for the body part. But can you give me the first one first? So guys watching, what I'm trying to say is you would never, ever, whenever possible, use possessive with body parts if you can get away with it, right? Hi, Alex. Yes, you can. Sam French. Lovely. Sam, can you just do Luke just nuked? What is the verb I use, which is kind of like the slang word for burnt? Is finger. Poor guy. He needs Luke's just nuked his finger. Poor guy. Someone should suck his finger for him so that it heals. Yeah. Or someone should suck it for him so that it heals. You can do an it as well if you want, but there's a little bit of a room for an interpretation there. Misinterpretation. Dom? So again there, Dom. So you're saying m'arrête day. Day is Spanish, Dom. De. D-E is de. Day is D-E-S, right? So j'ai, John, j'ai is I have. J'ai. So Don, I want je. So you, Don, need the reading rules video. Email me saying, Luke, can I have the reading rules video? But for the moment then, Don, I don't want a translation from you. Yeah, so no, you don't say c'est course, you say c'est cours. Secours, sorry. Les courses is the shopping, yeah, or like a race. Okay, so Don, you need the reading rules. So Don, your French is pretty good. I'm just going to give you some pronunciation work. So Luke wants, so Luke, no, I'm going to give you this to translate, to say out loud. So I want you to translate, I want you to read that for me, Dom, obeying the reading rules, right? Alex, absolutely. Alex, that's the second time. I'm sorry, I can't keep making exceptions. No, bloody hell. No, you bloody joined the voice class. Pain in the fucking ass. It's a voice class. It's not a written class, all right? It's not what the class is about, Alex. I don't mean to be antisocial, but you know, one more week of this and then you come or you don't come. Yeah, I can't be doing text for people. It's not what the ethos of the class is about, all right? Alex, it's annoying that Alex is hired. He should be who he is, especially when one remembers he was born female. He was brave, and it's fantastic. He is brave, fantastic. He took the right decision. To that's relics to play with, right? Gabe? Gorgeous, Gabe. You've got it. Lovely. So it was doing, il faisait, yeah, because what's our trick, people watching? If we can't find a verb in the imperfect, Sue, you'll remember this. We go to the nous form of that verb, and then we use that as our imperfect little, so il fait, tu, je fais, tu fais, il fait, nous faisons. Ooh, therefore, il faisait. Lovely. So, Gabe, it's weird, just as an expression. Talking about the kitchen, it's new. Talking about pizza, which is feminine, I like it. Talking about, random sentence, it annoys me. It annoys me. And the verb you're going to need to annoy Gabe is énerver. So all of those are going to use a different word for it. So that's for Gabriel, all right? It's for Gabriel. Why we've used Asian persuasion. I like the word Asian persuasion. I like rhyming, but j'aime bien les choses qui riment, but I think Gabriel is such a nice name. Chris? Chris, you've been hanging out with Don. The verb ain't réveiller. The verb is réveiller. Gabriel, you will probably know from school that there are people that go, "Sir, miss, is there an accent on this word?" And if you learn the word properly, you know how it's spelled because the word is réveiller. You read that word for the first because there is an e. Yeah? There is no such verb as réveiller. It's réveiller, all right? So I knew, Chris, and this is where we talk. Chris, you email me and you ask me for all the videos about picking a past tense. But here's how it works, Chris. Have or has in your sentence. Sue is going, "Oh my God, not this bastard." I've heard this loads of times. Have or has in your past, you automatically go 1, 2, 3. Was, were, or used to, 99.9% of the time you will go in the was tense. Sometimes in the passive it will be été rather than été, but 99% of the time you'll go in the was tense. If you're like I knew or I spoke, your go-to is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the tense with the auxiliary, unless you've got an argument for repetition, description, a mental state as opposed to a mental action, or the word if. So I knew is a mental state. There's nothing changing or taking place in that sentence. It's just that's what's going on. I knew. If it were when you're under 18, I apologize. I take that back. No, you're not. You're Chris. You're older. I was thinking for a minute it was somebody. It was one of the minors that we've got here. So when Luke showed me his photographs, I knew he was the man for me. That is not. That would be a reaction. So that'd be j'ai su. So in other words, in your I knew here, I need it to be like this. So it's all about this light bulb idea, about whether or not a light bulb is going on or off in the sentence, or whether you're just seeing something as it is. So for example, I understood. So when Sue told me she was a bit busy, I understood. Something's changing there. J'ai compris. Yeah. If it's when Sue was a girl, she understood where babies came from. Nothing is changing there. Nothing is changing there. That is just a status quo. Elle comprenait. So in other words, think about how you're going to say I knew, and you're not going to be using j'ai su. What else is going on? I was going, you need to email me as well, Chris, and ask for the relative pronouns video. So what we're saying, guys, is that in French, in English, you don't always use the that. I think Chris is nice, right? In French, I think that Chris is nice. You need a that at all times in French. Whether it's a qui, a que, whatever relative pronoun you're dealing with, you need something. Because if you say, I think, that's talking about me. If you then say, you are, you're changing your effect, you're changing who's in charge of the sentence. And as anybody who works with me knows, if you change who's doing the verb in the sentence, the main person, you will use a que. Sometimes that will bring on a subjunctive, not all the time. All right? So one more little listen of that and see what else Chris needs to change. So c'est fantastique que tu... Now, it's fantastic. Can you recognize, Chris, that it's fantastic? Yeah, it's fantastic, IT apostrophe S. That is what we call personal sentence. So in personal sentences, need the subjunctive. Chris, if you're like Lukey Lou, I've got no idea what the hell you're talking about. Yeah, je n'ai aucune idée de quoi tu parles. Then email me and I'll send you the logic language learning information about the subjunctive. But in other words, it's fantastic that you do. It's fantastic is an impersonal sentence, so that and then you do is going to be subjunctive, all right? So the verb to do needs to be in the subjunctive. Go again, Chris, with all of those corrections, all right? Susie? Perfect delivery, Sue. Lovely. Lovely. Luc est content que Sue soit arrivé. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Another one for Sue. Luke does it. I am happy that Luke does it. Eat them. It's important that we eat them. Different grammar the second time for both. That is for the lovely Susan. All right. My daughter's online. Hang on 1 second. One second. Right. Oh, Sonia, I'm so. Oh, well, no, because I didn't tell you to send me your number. You haven't sent me your number. Send me your cell number. I'm guessing you're American. Yeah. On this, as in email me on this. Email me your thing. Right. So back to right. It's Gabriel. Oh no, Gabe, you've translated the talking about the kitchen. I don't need you to translate the talking about. That's just me. Right. So it's weird. So yeah, so c'est bizarre, which is an expression. C'est bizarre. Talking about the kitchen. No, so what did I say, Gabriel? When you know what your thing is, you have to use il or elle. So if you showed me your kitchen and you went, and I said, it's new, I'm going to say LA because I see the kitchen. Oh, can you see me? I think the connection's been a bit weird. You're in the kitchen, you look at the kitchen and you go, oh, it's great. That will be a say. All right. So you can use say But can I remind you, it's got to be a masculine adjective. So, no, Gabe. So in other words, that's wrong. So it's weird. C'est bizarre. When we talk about the kitchen, it's new. Elle est nouvelle or neuve. Neuve is the word for new when you use something that's brand new. Talking about pizza, I like it. So, for example, you said c'est nouvelle, and you can't say nouvelle, Gabe, because nouveau is the neutral masculine. You can't use nouvelle with the word c'est. C apostrophe est will always give you a masculine adjective, even if the thing you're talking about is feminine. Good, I like it, je l'aime, that's nice, well done. Yeah. Final one. Talking about random, it annoys me. Lovely, and we'll use ça. So that annoys me, ça m'énerve. That's ça m'énerve, all right? Good, Gabe. Next thing, I am, no, so Gabe, this is for you now. After doing Luke's lesson and before doing my homework, I drank. I had to drink because I problem. That'll do. That is for Gabe. Right. While I'm here and I've got you in the middle of the class, one second. So while I'm here and I've got you in the middle of the class, the very lovely Mrs. Shaw, who is somebody I teach, but also someone who really champions me and promotes me. And she's a really, really lovely person. And she's like, Luke, I am a big follower of other people's content. And they've introduced this thing called Ko-fi. And Ko-fi is a link where you basically say, look, you're giving me an hour and a half of free content and free classes. I think the minimum I can do is buy you a coffee. So Ko-fi is a little link where you can click and you can buy someone who's giving you free stuff like free YouTube content and free videos and free advice, and you can buy them a coffee. Okay, so I am not saying a person needs to buy me a coffee to do this class. This class will always be free and my videos will always be free. Am I saying that if people were to contribute and maybe buy me a coffee, that I would appreciate it, and I'd probably put the money towards getting a, I don't know, a clearer iPad or something like this. So it's just a little gesture that a couple of people have previously emailed me and said, Luke, you do all this for us for free. Would you at least let me buy you a drink? But I don't live in London. So this is just a way you can buy me a drink, and I'd probably put the money towards buying a new iPad so that the video should be slightly clearer. So there's nothing. So this is now why we've got this. Those of us who are creators, this has been put up. So those of you that want to do that, it's a very sweet gesture. I get a lot of emails saying that, and that is the link. So all credit to Mrs. Shaw. All right, good. So carrying on. No one else has sent me anything. I've got nothing coming from anybody. Who's due some work? Yeah, no one's, I've got no green to mark. Sam? Yeah, yes, Sam, I gave you the suck thing and you didn't do it. Sam, you had, Luke's just nuked his, there you had that. Huh? Alex is due to translate something for me. Right, Gabriel's coming in. Lovely, Gabriel, nice work. So, après avoir fait et avant de faire. So we're using, so before, after doing, après avoir plus the past. or après être plus the past. Sue, for example, Sue left, Sue est partie after leaving, après être parti. So the thing you need to try and remember, Gabe, is après avoir or après être, well, there'll be a link there. In nice French, some people don't bother, but I think it's nice. Avant de plus infinitive, so before speaking, avant de. I had, so this is for you, Chris. So listen, so I had, j'ai eu, or he had something to drink because he had ongoing mental state description, a problem. Lovely work, Gabriel. Well done, but un problème, not un problème. So now, Gabriel, can you up the comment before doing it? After giving it to him, before buying myself some. That's for Gabriel. Yeah? I'm really in the dark here. I'm really sorry. It's annoying that Alex is to hide. He should be who he is, especially. Did I give you he should be who he is? Did I give you? That doesn't seem like what I gave you. Oh, yes, I did. Okay, so not he should be who he is, especially when one remembers he was born female. It's fantastic. He took the right decision. Great. That might appear slightly transphobic as a joke, and I apologize if there is anybody in that situation here. That's just me giving Alex something amusing to us. But I'm sorry if you made a trans decision in your life and that you don't appreciate that being made a joke of. So I apologize right now. That said, Alex, I still want to see it translated. Let's see if Sonia's been able to email me. No, she hasn't. So Sonia, if you watch this back, like I said, just email me the link, email me your cell number and I will add you. So it's annoying. C'est embêtant. I mean, you might have looked that one up. I don't mind people looking it up. It's how you learn grammar. C'est chiant. C'est énervant. Embêtant. Yeah, fine, but c'est embêtant. C'est chiant. C'est énervant. Énervant que Alex doive. Now, we're going to go subjunctive. Why are we going subjunctive, everybody? Because I'm saying it's annoying that. It's annoying is a neutral expression within it. It is annoying. That's a neutral expression within it. Lovely that Alex has to hide. C'est embêtant qu'Alex, or qu'Alex, link, doivent se cacher. So lovely, he has to hide because he has to hide himself. Otherwise, Alex has to hide. French goes, what is Alex hiding? He's peeing between his legs. You know, like what's he hiding? He should be who he is. Il devrait être qu'il est vraiment. We need something on the end there, yeah. Spécialement, surtout, surtout, surtout. Yeah, ah bah bon. Quand on se souvient, spelling V-I-E-N-T, isn't it? Like V-I-E-N-T, like il vient, quand on se souvient qu'il était, he was, is going to be an E with an acute, T-A-I-T. Yeah, il était, E with an acute. So guys, your verb to be is être, but your imperfect is était. C'est fantastique. Now, you've just mastered in the first one, whether or not you look that up, I don't know. I don't mind people looking stuff up. It shows you that they're learning. But if you've got it's annoying that, you followed it with a subjunctive. Tu l'as suivi d'un subjonctif. You've just done the same thing here. Tu viens de faire la même chose là, except you didn't follow it with a subjunctive, with a subjunctive, sans le suivre de la même manière. So it's fantastic. So write that out again for me. Yeah, the right decision. La bonne décision. Bonne chance. That's good luck. Yeah. Got something from Gabe. No, not après avoir le fait. So look at me, Gabe. Look into my eyes. Don't look around the eyes. Look into the eyes. If you are using pronouns, what is Uncle Lukey's law? Bits before verbs. That means pronoun before all verbs, unless there is an infinitive. Okay, unless there is an infinitive. So in the expression après avoir fait, is there an infinitive, Gabriel? Yes, there is. So stick your pronoun or pronouns before that infinitive. In the expression avant de faire is the also I think you'll find. Hang on, before buying me some, did I not give you that? Avant de me is correct for me. What's the pronoun for some, Gabriel? I buy it, je l'achète. I buy them, je les achète. Sue will tell you, she's not long off the pronoun week. I buy some, j'en achète. En is some. So go again for me, Gabriel, remembering exactly the same examples, please. My thumb really hurts. Can you give me kiss it better? You've got to stick your pronouns before the infinitive part of après avoir, whatever, right? Good. No matter how many pronouns. Whatever how many pronouns, right? Susie. Lovely. So that's gorgeous, Sue. Like I said, some accents will say après avoir fait. Après avoir fait, okay? So I think you've just also translated the same thing Gabriel said. I don't know if I gave you something different. Oh, yes, Sue, I gave you Luke does it. I'm happy that Luke does it. We eat them. It's important that we, Ryan O'Neill, you're very welcome to be here. But if you're not learning French, it might be a little bit weird. If you're learning French, fella, you're more than welcome to be here. So it's, in which case, WhatsApp me and we can start. Okay. So Sue, can you, after this section, can you do for me, Luke does it. I'm happy that Luke does it. We eat them. It's important that we eat them. That was what you were given. If you scroll up, Sue, you'll find it. However, if just marking what you've given me, remember, he had or I had is an action. So listen to the English, Sue. I had one word in English in the past, one word, which means we have the possibility of using 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2. Actions, things taking place, bon, are going to be 1, 2, 3. So j'ai eu, I had, sounds identical. Well, then you can just join us for my occasional sarcasm and wit, Ryan. Destiny brought us together. So basically, Sue, I had a burger, j'ai eu. I had a problem, j'avais. All right? Different feeling of I had. Yeah? Sue, can you do the example I gave you, which is, you know, if you scroll up, it's there. Luke does it. I'm happy that Luke does it. We eat them. It's important that we eat them. All right? Tell us about your life, Ryan, and I'll make people translate it. Some French. Lovely. Good. So Luc vient de se cramer. Le doigt. What, Sam? You've gone right. Luke is going to make a body part, the. So the thing that's going to tell me whose finger has been sucked here or has been burnt here is the reflexive. So Luke's just broken his leg. Luc vient de se casser la jambe. Luke's just burnt his finger. Luc vient de se cramer le doigt. All right? Is that someone sucking their finger? So is it going to be direct? No, because they're not sucking the person. Oh, they're sucking the person's finger. So we don't use se and we don't use le. In other words, we don't use the reflexive. We don't use the direct. What have we got left for the third person singular, Sam? What have we got left? Faut qu'il guérisse. The verb is guérir. Yeah, I know this is weird because war is guerre, but guerre. Remember, Sam, G-E is j'ai. Yeah, like gérer, to manage. Gestion. G-I is also G. Yeah, that's soft. G-U, G. G-A, G. Like garage or gare. Yeah, remember? Okay. You've done it for me properly. So go again, though, Sam, with the correct pronoun. Yeah? Gabe? You've got it, Gabriel. Lovely. Now, this is really, really useful for GCSE, fella. Because every time you give a list of events, so if you're writing an essay and you say, this morning, da, 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 if you don't use this method, if you don't use après avoir and avant de, you're obliged to do all kinds of crazy batshit stuff. So, for example, before I leave, avant de partir, before I leave without using avant de, avant que je ne parte. Involving a subjunctive, involving a ne. Don't ask me why, just email me and I'll explain why that ne is there, but there's no pas. So basically, this is really important to get down. Yeah, so well done. So after doing it, après l'avoir fait, good. So try and build the speed up. Après le lui avoir donné. I mean, try and build the speed up. Good boy, Gabriel. Nice work. Avant de m'en acheter. Good boy. Good. Nice. Il était. Alex needs a T. J'étais. Spelling, guys. J'étais. Hang on, let me stick my thing where it needs to go. J'étais. Tu étais. Il était. Now, I teach degree students, I teach people who write essays, I teach people who are prepping for exams. Just because my method tries to get you to use sounds to find the French, juste parce que ma méthode vous encourage à utiliser le son pour vous rappeler pour vous souvenir des verbes, that doesn't mean that I don't like things to be written properly. Ça ne veut pas dire que j'aime pas les choses bien écrites. So, can you try and remember the SST rule? Merci de vous souvenir de la règle SST. Okay, so basically, SST, the third person will have a T. So a lot of the time, if you've got words like to read, lire, je lis, tu lis, il lit. Lis, lis, lis. Oh, there's a T. Finir, fini, fini, fini. Oh, there's a T, third person. So if you've got something like été, SST. Now, this is really useful, guys, because I don't know if any of you have ever done a class with me and have had this, but this is how we know to say j'étais ici, tu étais ici, il était ici, ils étaient ici. Because it's when we've got a hiatus, that means in language when we've got a pause between an open mouth and another open mouth, we don't go, oh, je suis allé, because there's an S-U-I-S and then an allé, so we know that there's an open mouth. It's because je suis ends on an open mouth, starts on an open mouth, and we know that we are dealing with the first person. So the game I teach is, let's say I'm here, I've got Sammy next to me, I've got Mrs. Shaw opposite me, playing footsie, cheeky mint, and we've got her husband, the lovely Jim, next to her. So there's me, there's Sam, there's cheeky minx, Mrs. Shaw, and there's Jim. Anybody I'm talking to at the table is going to have a z sound. So je suis ici, tu es ici. If you choose to do the liaison, you might not. Some accent stuff. Anybody away from the table, il est ici, ils sont ici. So in other words, the he, she, and the it and the them, they're going to be a T. Same with was. J'étais ici, il était ici. Yeah, okay. So this z, us, and them is a nice little trick for remembering this kind of stuff when you've got an open mouth, hiatus, all right? But for this to work, for this shit to work, it means that the first, second, so what it means is that third people, so he's and theys, will often have a T on the end. So ENT, or for example, E-fini, F-I-N-I-T, this kind of thing. So just be aware of these spelling patterns, all right? I'm nearly done. I'm just going to mark the work that we've done, and then I'm going to move on. Good, Sam French. That's it, Sam, you've got it. Quelqu'un devrait lui. So guys, this is really, really important for proper advanced French. The indirect pronoun is not just to the person. It can mean for the person. It can mean that person, even if you've got another object in the sentence. So if I said, someone should do his work, the thing for him, the thing that's being done is the work. So yes, you can say quelqu'un devrait faire son travail pour lui, or quelqu'un devrait lui faire son travail. You know, someone should tell him the time. Quelqu'un devrait lui dire, because he's in the sentence, you know, but it's not him that's being told. It's the time that's being told. Now you guys are comfortable with that because it's to him, and you think, oh, lui means to him, but it could just as well mean for him. Yeah, I'm going to brush Mrs. Shaw. I'm going to brush her hair for her. Yeah, je vais lui brosser les cheveux. Yeah, an example Mrs. Shaw uses all the time. I'm going to buy it for him. Je vais le lui acheter. So don't just think of lui as to him. It could just as well be him. It could just as well be for him, but when it's not direct. That doesn't make sense. Quote that back at me and email me. Good. Any questions about anything we've done, do please let me know. Do please email me. Can I remind you once again, we've got the whatchamacallit bits here, the coffee thing. I would be very grateful if people could make use of that. Where's it gone? I should pop it here one more time in the link. If you found it useful, if you like having an hour and a half free tuition every Sunday, buy me coffee. By all means. Lovely. Any questions, any videos you want, please contact me. Anybody who's like, oh, a lot of this was new today, a lot of this was new, do please remember that I do have vocab pod files and grammar pod files, vocab podcasts and grammar podcasts, and they are available, and they are absolutely fucking marvelous, if I do say so myself. Please, if you're present, could you just click like, and could you write a comment underneath the video afterwards saying that you found it useful? I think that's really, a lovely thing to do. If you want to take part and you're watching this video, you could be watching this video in 2021. As far as I'm concerned, it could be 2 years later. I will still be doing them. Can you please WhatsApp me on the number given, which is +44 7899 732 838. If you are watching this video at a later date, absolutely fine. You're more than welcome to still email me with anything I've mentioned to have the videos that I mentioned. All right, have a really lovely Sunday. I shall speak to you guys soon. Loads of love.